A whistleblower report came out today raising questions about the EPA's use of a special plane after the East Palestine derailment last year in February. This plane is equipped with chemical and infrared sensors and could have been a big help identifying the chemicals that were in the air as the fire burned after that derailment. It also might have been able to provide information about the temperature of the cars that were on fire, which would have helped officials decide whether they needed to blow up those cars and burn the chemicals inside. This whistleblower worked for a company that interpreted the data from that plane, and he helped develop the sensors and the software that make that plane work. But in this case, the EPA didn't deploy that plane until 4 days after the derailment and 1 day after that controversial vent and burn where they exploded the rail cars and burned the chemicals inside. This whistleblower, Robert Krotel, is raising questions now about why the EPA delayed bringing the plane out. He recently retired and wanted to share his concerns about this mission. He was really frustrated with it and says this was totally different than any of the 180 past missions he was involved with since the program launched in 2001. The EPA defends the way they used the plane in this situation. They say it was consistent with past missions and that the plane got them the information that they wanted it to, even though it didn't fly until the day after the vent and burn. Officials said that the pilots of the plane decided it wasn't safe to fly on the day of the vent and burn because there was icing conditions, and so the plane wasn't able to fly until the day after. When this plane is in the air, all of the experts who are evaluating the data are connected to the plane via satellite, and they're all on a Teams call together with the EPA officials and the plane crew. And so this expert was there when the EPA official told the plane crew to shut down those chemical sensors. And then from his connection to the plane, he could see that the sensors had been turned off based on the updates he was getting from the plane.